Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Now, it's a big video. I've not just got one or two stories to discuss, I've got four. Yeah, four pieces of news. Chelsea news today, no Euro talk, except for one little thing that I'm going to come to very shortly. But before I do, I want to let you guys know, today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Anything you want to know or find out in relation to the Euros right now, or your club, wherever in the world they are, in relation to the football world as a whole, you can find on the OneFootball app. So make sure you hit the link in the description, download the OneFootball app and enjoy. Now, as I've said, before I get into the news, I've got one little thing to pinpoint here about the Euros. Scotland got, I don't want to say battered, destroyed. They weren't battered or destroyed, but they lost. You know, it's unfortunate because I wanted Scotland to win. But I didn't see a certain Billy Gilmore on the pitch. Steve Clarke, ex-Chelsea. What are you doing? Billy's there. Your own little Iniesta, and you don't use him. Ridiculous. Anyway, we can move on from that. England are up next for Scotland, and I think that's going to end badly for Scotland. That's just my opinion. But let's get into the Chelsea news. This is what all of you signed up for. And we've got a Hakimi update. Yes, there's been obviously a little bit of skepticism as to how Chelsea, PSG are both approaching this in relation to trying to get Hakimi's signature. Well, now it looks like the coast is clear. Yes, the coast is clear. You're probably thinking, Younes, how is the coast clear? Well, I'm about to show you. The coast is clear for Chelsea because at PSG, this has happened. Aurier will be a new PSG player with an offer of 20 million euros. The right-back returns to France after 4 years and finds Pochettino, formerly his coach at Tottenham. With the arrival of the Ivorian, the PSG Hakimi idea becomes more complicated. And there's obviously some other bits and pieces around the internet at the moment about Aurier going to PSG, where now they've kind of given more information and said, well, you know, Chelsea now have a clear run at Hakimi if they want him. Because PSG look like they're out of the question. They're not going to sign Aurier and Hakimi. That's not happening. They're only going to choose one. And with Aurier going to PSG, it means there's no competition. It means Chelsea can talk with Inter Milan directly. Advantage for us. No distractions. We get Hakimi. So right now, I'm very happy at this news. If Aurier does go to PSG, which is looking like it's about to happen, then Chelsea, we know what to do. Marina, you know what to do. Go and talk to Inter Milan. They're desperate. They want money. They want anything they can get their hands on. Just, you know, find something and bring Hakimi over, because I'm starting to now get a very good feeling that this is actually going to happen. So, Hakimi, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Chelsea Blue. Now, we move into some other pieces, and I wanted to talk about Olivier Giroud, because Olivier Giroud's just signed a contract extension. Well, now we know why. Because it was clear that he was going to sign an extension, not for the sake of just staying. Yes, the option is there for staying, and I think all of us would take that. But we knew that Chelsea and Giroud had come to an agreement that if a club comes in for him, they're willing to let him go, and Giroud will be happy to go. But now what it means is that Chelsea get some money for him because he has signed an extension. He doesn't go away on a free transfer. Well, now we've got some news coming again from Milan, but this time not Inter, the other side of Milan, AC. Check this out. AC Milan are proceeding quickly over a move for Chelsea forward Olivier Giroud and could find an agreement with the Frenchman in the next 48 hours. That's come from Gazzetta in Italy, quoting SempreMilan.com, which is an AC Milan website. But the more news on here says AC Milan are hoping to close a deal for Chelsea forward Olivier Giroud within the next 36 hours. Giroud is one step away from joining Milan. And that does mean that we are going to be saying goodbye to Olivier Giroud. And yes, it means Chelsea are going to get some money. So that's nice. Because they wouldn't get him to sign an extension and then just flog him off for free. Because there'd be no point of the extension. I think that was done on purpose, just in case if a club comes in for him, they're able to get a few million. If you ask me what I think we'll get for Giroud, maybe 4-5 million. I mean, it's money. It's money. It's better than nothing. I'd rather take 5 million than nothing. You know, anything's beaten's nothing. So, yeah, this suits all parties. This suits Chelsea. This suits Olivier Giroud. This suits AC Milan. Where they don't have to pay a huge fee. I'm sure they wanted to get him for free, but they don't have to pay a huge fee. They get their player. Everyone's happy. Win, win, win. So Olivier Giroud, I think, is about to leave Chelsea, and it's going to be sad because this guy has become a cult hero, really, hasn't he? Crazy how he's come from Arsenal. where I remember the days where people called him a lamppost, me included. And he came to Chelsea and I thought, you know what, I like this. He's come from Arsenal to Chelsea. He knows what he's doing. I kind of like Giroud now. And he's just scored really important goals for us. When he's called upon, he delivers. And yeah, when you talk about his campaigns in the, in the Cups, the Europa League, the Champions League, in terms of European football, he has been fantastic for us. So it's going to be sad to see him go. But we'll see what happens when the confirmation comes in and we actually see what is about to go down. Then I will obviously let you guys know that he has left Chelsea and we give him a good goodbye. So yeah, now... more news. Yeah, you thought I was done there? No. Things are popping now. We have news on Emerson and Marcos Alonso. I already told you that Emerson could be a part exchange for Hakimi in relation to going to Inter Milan whilst Hakimi comes to Chelsea. Well, now we've got Marcos Alonso in the mix. So this is about to get a little complicated. But check this out. Chelsea defender Marcos Alonso is now a top target for Inter Milan. He would be requested ahead of Emerson if he was included as part of a deal for Achraf Hakimi. Inter Milan getting a little bit tasty here, aren't they? They think that they're trying to get themselves a good deal. And to be honest, look, in terms of how Inter Milan play, if they are to stick with a back three, I can see why they'd go for Marcos Alonso. But if they're about to go to a back four because Antonio Conte's left, then it would be a bit silly to get Alonso. I would advise take Emerson and leave Alonso with us. Because look, to be honest, here's the thing. If we were to get a Hakimi, for example, we already have a Chilwell who's very flexible in terms of playing left back or left wing back. Marcos Alonso is a left wing back. He's not a left back. Emerson is a left back. Not really a left wing back. So in terms of versatility, in terms of being able to fluctuate a little bit, in terms of being able to change from a back three to a back four to a back three again, you would want Alonso because Chilwell can do both. So I would, as well as that, on top of an attacking threat, having a good attacking threat, someone that can score goals, that can go forward and assist the attackers in scoring goals, Alonso's your man. There's even talk of some of us contemplating whether he should be stuck up front. Try him out as a striker because chances are he can actually score goals. So, yeah. Is this going to happen? I don't think Chelsea would let Alonso go to Inter Milan when Emerson would be the prime guy to let go. So we'll see how this one plays out. But now, here's the thing. If this is for Hakimi, right? The fact that PSG have gone for Aurier and they are literally taking themselves out of the race for Hakimi means that the control is now in our court. We have the ball in our court. It's in our favour. We have the advantage. We can call the shots because there's no competition. We're not fighting anyone. It's either, look, Hakimi's for sale, you need money, you only have us to deal with, yeah? So you do it our way, and we'll take the player and give you money. Simple as that, right? Or, Emerson, you can take a player, or we're not giving you anything. They need money. They need money. Inter need money. They are desperate. So now it's in our advantage. I'm hoping that Aurier does go to PSG and then we can just flog Emerson if we have to let go of someone. Now, in relation to Italy and in relation to letting players go out to Italian clubs, let's check this one out because I didn't expect to hear this, but I think you guys are going to like it. Here it is. We have Lazio want to work out a loan deal for Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga and are prepared to cover half of his salary. This would be crazy in a good way. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for this. We could actually have a solution to the Kepa situation here. Because Edouard Mendy is Chelsea's number one, and we all know that. Kepa was number one, he's now number two. He's not someone that I think is going to settle for number two. He's someone that wants to be a number one. He's just not as good as Mendy. He's not going to be number one at Chelsea now. That's just, forget it. It's not happening. And I think even in terms of looking for other goalkeepers, Mendy's our number one. We shouldn't be looking to try and top Mendy. Mendy's given us everything you can ask for from a goalkeeper. Literally. There's nothing more you can get from Edouard Mendy. So we need a replacement. We need a backup. We need someone that's going to be there just in case. Or if AFCON comes and, Mendy goes off to AFCON, we have a good goalkeeper we can rely on. Now, Kepa, to be honest, under Thomas Tuchel has been decent. But like I've just said, he's not going to settle for number two. Not in the long run. Maybe now, but not in the long run. So if Lazio want a loan deal for Kepa and they're going to pay half of his salary, I think that would be good. Why? Because that gives him playing time. that allows his value to increase because he will be number one at Lazio. He will be playing week in, week out. And if we can get his value to increase, then we can sell him for a higher price than what we can do now. Because right now, he doesn't go for more than 40 million. Simple. He's just not been playing. He's not worth anywhere near 70 at the moment, and we need to get as much money back as we can. So in terms of doing good business, let him go on loan, get in a replacement, a good number 2 that will be happy as being as number 2, allow Lazio to pay half of his salary, because then, it's better than him sitting on the bench and us paying his whole salary when he's out playing football and we can pay just half of his salary. That's beneficial for Lazio and for us. So if that happens, then maybe there's a scope, if he performs well at Lazio, for them to take him on a permanent. And hopefully we can get as much money back as we can. So, yeah, this for me, I would do. Let me know what you think in the comments, though. Would you do this? Would you allow Kepa to go on loan to Lazio? And do you think it's a good idea if Lazio pay half of his salary? Because it seems like they're willing to do so. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And that's the latest. There you are. I've given you 4 stories. So let me know what you think in relation to Hakimi, Aurier going to PSG. Let me know what you think of Giroud, looking like he's going off to AC, and we will be getting a little bit of money for him. Let me know what you think of Alonso being the prime target for Inter Milan and not Emerson, even though Chelsea would probably want Emerson to go. Let me know what you think of that, and let me know what you think of Kepa going off to Lazio. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.